Hi, I'm Clara. I'm an executive coach for senior leaders who want to get back to their best selves so they can get out there and do their best work. Let's talk about job descriptions because for some of you over the holiday period, you're going to have time to start looking at options and sort of exploring a little bit for yourself. So here's my encouragement. Do not blur the job description with whether you can do the job or whether you're going to fit in and belong. These are three quite separate categories, and it's really important that you keep them separate. So when you have a job description in front of you, you want to look at a couple of things. Firstly, is the organization sort of generally seem to be, their marketing seems to align with your mission and your value system. So just sort of make sure that that's in place. The second thing you want to look for is, can you do the top, like if it's a list of bullets, right? Can you do the top sort of 3 to 5? Can you do the top 3 to 5 well enough? Now that includes like direct experience, but it also includes, I could wing that. I've done something similar. This could be transferred. We can position that in that way. Don't overthink it. Don't overwork it. Don't get to a place where you're like, no, but I've really got to be able to do it really well if I apply. Throw that out. Go with your gut. You've got a lot of experience by this point in your life. You can trust yourself. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through the job description. You're literally going to go through it line by line by line. And you just go, can I do that thing? Sure. Can I do that thing? Sure. Can I do that thing? Yes. Can I do them well enough? Get your top primary bullets in place and park it right there. Just get very, very sort of tactical and honest with yourself. Don't expect to fulfill absolutely everything. If there are things like qualifications, unless it's absolutely required, if in your mind you're like, I could probably work around that, go for it. Go for it. Trust your instincts around this. The do I fit in and do I belong? The can I do the job? You can't know those until you start getting into the interview process. One, you got to meet the people. You got to know if there's chemistry there, if it's going to be a fit. And two, can you do the job is dependent on resources and buy-in and a lot of elements that you can only find out about probably once you're in the job for sure. But you can certainly check those boxes, and you must when you go through the interview process. So it's the holiday period. It's an exciting time. Everybody else is just drinking their wine and eating their turkey, and you get to like look at things, take this as an opportunity. It's a little bit of downtime. When everybody's in downtime, you start looking at your things, maybe throw out a couple of applications. Why not? Reach out, make a couple of connections within organizations that are exciting to you or maybe that you've been thinking about. Take advantage of the time when others are resting to like show up and stand out. And talk yourself into job descriptions. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Absolute worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to show up and you're going to have a clunky interview. Like it really doesn't matter. It's not going to cause any long-term problems for you apart from a little bit of an ego bruise. So don't worry about it. Each time you apply, each time you have an interview, it's an opportunity for you to refine, to pivot, to do all the things. But for this conversation today, for this video, I just want you to not talk yourself out of job descriptions that you could be a great fit for. So park those other elements, move yourself forwards. Happy holidays.